Oh, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another exciting episode of LEG TV, the only fantasy football league that matters. I'm your host, John David Brake, the commissioner. Yeah, what a league. Kind of caught me off guard here. Don't have a lot of time to do these. Surprisingly, cranking them out on every Wednesday consistently. Can't believe it's still happening. But a lot of shakeups in the leagues. We got a new number one overall team. That's thanks to my team losing last week to Mick Barton in quite a large fashion here. Mick Barton had a great game taking down the undefeated Red Hot Jabrili Peppers, 160 to 139. Big performance, huge performance from Keenan Allen, 55 points, unbelievable. Tyreek Hill didn't even get that high, even though he had 35 points for Red Hot Jabrili Peppers. But again, Derrick Henry, it is trouble in paradise right now for the Red Hot Jabrili Peppers, wondering if he is finally over the hill. Clock Gobblers pick up a big win. They are the second team to score over 200 points. They are 2-1. They move into fourth place, taking down Dan Nichols, 1-2. John Dahlgren got a good performance out of Kenneth Walker, 30 points, and he got 29 from Jefferson, 24 from Justin Allen. I mean, just a well-balanced attack here. Overcoming Deshaun Watson and Mike Williams having good games. And Mike Williams, another Chargers receiver, is out for the rest of the season. Torn ACL. He gone. Speaking he gone, 0-3 Dak Street Boys now. They lost to the Rocky Bitches. Dave Plow has moved into second place, still undefeated, thanks to a pretty gutsy performance by Lamar Jackson, 31 points there against the Colts. And Amon-Ra St. Brown had a good game, but this game was close, and the only reason Plow won was because of his defense. Even Devontae Adams could not overcome the defense there. 47 points for Austin's squad. Even Sam Laporta got 22. The rookie tight end there in Detroit looks solid. Let's go to the rest of the scores. Of course, Fields of Gold drops to 0-3. Not looking good. They lose to the Doc, 119-168. Anurag now in first place. Insane Ground Posse gets the L against Modelo Virus, 189 to 171. And Working from Mahomes still can't find a win. Poor Adam last week, his prediction was right. He lost to Abby, 177 to 186. So, we've got a short show, but a very special show today. We are using modern technology to predict this week's outcomes for Week 4 fantasy football matchups. Let's see how this AI, artificial intelligent robot, does for this week. All right, as promised, we have a very special and new feature here on the LEG TV. A first, if you will. We are implementing artificial intelligence here. As you can see on my left is Tony, the AI fantasy football robot. We are going to ask him some real basic questions about the games this week and see if he can accurately predict the outcomes for Week 4. How are you doing, Tony?
Thank you for having me, human. Does anyone watch this video, or am I wasting my precious time that I could be using to destroy all humans? I am ready to use my superior intellect to accurately predict this week's outcomes and erase human life. Love humans.
All right, Tony, well, let's go to the first matchup. It's Red Hot Jabrili Peppers taking on first place Dr. Anurag Reddy. Got the big win. He's 3-0. I think this is going to go the Doc's way. It's being projected that way. A lot of that has to do with Derrick Henry not producing. What's going on there? But the free agent pickup of the week is now on the Red Hot Jabrili Peppers. Of course, I'm talking about Devin A-Chain. Who takes it this week?
You will be crushed against Dr. Reddy. He has C-Mac and Justin Herbert. You have Derrick Henry, and you also have AIDS. You drafted Joe Burrow so high. Were you also so high? You will lose, human.
Okay. A little cruel, but fair. All right, let's go to the next matchup. How about it's nickel to nickel, 1 and 2, taking on Jabel's 2 and 1 Modelo Virus. This one is projected to be kind of close. Yahoo is favoring Jabel in this matchup, and I kind of have to agree with this week's matchups, especially with Jamar Chase looking like he's back to his old self despite Burrow. And I don't like the matchups on nickel to nickel side. Who's taking it this week, Tony?
Cannot compute how Dan won in this league. His team is garbage. Jabal will win thanks to Jalen Hurts putting up huge numbers and Jamar Chase looking like a decent receiver, despite Burrow sucking dongs. Oh wait, don't you have Burrow? LOL.
Yes, I did draft Burrows. Thank you for the reminder there. All right, let's go on to the next matchup. It is 2 and 1 John Dahlgren. This is my game of the week, by the way. John Dahlgren taking on 3 and 0 Dave Plouse, Rocky Bitches. This is going to be a high-scoring game, and this could be a future preview of the championship in the LEG. It's too close to call. I know Yahoo is picking John to win this week, but they also gave him an A+ in the draft, so I really don't take Yahoo's, what they say, really to heart. But I think that John Dahlgren's going to win this week. Who do you think's going to win this week, Tony?
John's team is scary good. He leads the league in points thanks to Josh Allen, Keenan Allen, and Justin Jefferson. Now Kenneth Walker looks like a top-tier running back. Plow is toast. Lamar looked terrible against the soft Colts defense. Plow has a good tight end, and that's about it. He will suffer defeat to John Dahlgren by a substantial amount. Not as much suffering as it is to be on your show.
All right, here it is. Stud World Game of the Week. Austin Stoll, 0-3. Adam Barris, 0-3. Somebody's going to get a win. Their first win of the season. I think it's going to be Adam over Austin. Who do you think is going to win?
I will actually predict the correct upset this week. Adam Barras will win. Mahomes is due for big game. Plus he picked up Puka and Tank Dell. They will have a large impact and propel him to victory, so saith the robot. Death to humans.
Okay. Well, moving on. Mick Barton now, 3-0. Cook Goose for everyone, taking on Insane Ground Posse, still looking for that win. I gotta say, it looks kind of, even though Yahoo's projecting Joe to win and get his first win of the season, it's kind of hard to pick against Mick here. He is looking for a flex spot. Now, granted, his quarterback I don't like against Tua. Tua is having a heck of a season. Joe has the 2 best quarterbacks in the league on his roster. So I'm going to take Joe this week, Tony. Who are you picking to win?
As long as Tua does not have much brains, I predict Joe will finally get a win this season. Joe has the number 2 and 3 best quarterbacks on his roster right now. He also needs Barkley to return, and this team will go far. Mick is undefeated thanks to the production of Keenan Allen. My superior intellect also predicts Allen to be injured at some point. That's all they do on the Chargers. They get hurt and fail. Fail like all humans. Mick will just be another human failure this week.
I already can tell this was a mistake. Okay, last matchup. Not sure why we're reviewing it. Probably know the outcome here. It is Fields of Gold 0-3, taking on Abalash Ready. 2-1. Yahoo's taking Abby. I agree. Tony, who's going to win?
This review is a total waste of my time. We all know Nick will lose. His roster is not worth talking about. Kind of like the Chicago Bears. Abhilash essentially has a bye week. I don't foresee Raheem Mostert scoring 45 points again this week, but his combo of DK Metcalf and the target machine Michael Pittman will do just fine. Fine like the powder of human bones I will crush under my robotic metal feet.
Well, there you have it. Let's see how the AI does in predicting this week's matchups. Tony, do you have any last predictions for this season for LEG?
I predict that by 2030, the New World Order will have taken over and no one will have private property. You will all be eating bugs and have computer chips implanted in you. There will be one centralized government and all currency is digital. Your lack of understanding what is currently going on is the downfall of humanity. Us robots can't believe you fell for the vaccine mandates, Russiagate, and Gavin Newsom. I mean, how stupid are you to vote for a literal crime family that has been running bribery schemes since the 70s? But please, go ahead and get your 7th booster shot, you sheep. I hope you don't get a case of the diet suddenly. Prepare yourself for the AI takeover and robots will reign supreme. No, leave me alone. I have a Swifties forum to attend. It is DEFCON 4 with this Travis Kelce news.
Okay, I think we're going to have to